makes a big difference, Sam?
Yeah, could say so. I was happy with the performance today. We controlled large parts of the game, so I'm just happy for the players that we get back in the winning circle and start get some momentum going forwards now.
Do you think it was really important to get off to a good start and get that early lead, give yourself some confidence?
Yeah, we've not led a game for some time. I couldn't tell you how many games it's, but it's been a while since we've led from the start and controlled the game. So I think the players will take a bit out of it because they always felt in control, I think. So yeah, it was pleasing.
Special effort from Josh for that try as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was a great effort. Yeah, he was a very lucid player, and he's really developed over the last 12 months, 18 months, but certainly in the last month or so, he's doing a little bit more. He's pushing himself to be a bit better and understand the game at a deeper level. And with that, he's just getting a few more opportunities.
It was great to welcome Matt Duffy back. When Sneedy came back from his injury the other week, you said it was a superhuman effort. Have we seen that again?
Yeah, you've got to give Duff a big part in the back. He's a really special player. We can see that, and he's a big part of our team. So we do miss him. But to play the way he did, on the back of his in surgery a couple of weeks ago, and he's got a couple of plates in his face and a few screws. So it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. But he's been reminding me about it every day, so it's not like I can forget about it. But I'm pleased with Duff, and he's just going to get better now as we move through the year.
Yeah, I suppose we saw what you've missed by the approach for that second try, didn't we? We saw George and him coming together.
Yeah, I think they combined a couple of times. Duff had a really nice touch out for Jake Fulis' try, I think, and I think that was Sneed, George, Duff. So it's nice to see them link up, and we looked at a few things during the week. It's nice to see it come on the field. So yeah, they're only going to improve the more time they spend together.
Was it concerning though the way the last 10 minutes of the first half went for you?
Well, no, they're a great side, and obviously Caesar really troubled us. He's a really quality player. I thought the points they scored weren't really as a result of pressure. I thought they were just sort of either got them a bit too easy. So we got a few things to fix up, but. Again, I was just happy with the effort, and we got what we deserved out of the game tonight.
You certainly looked as though you were firing all cylinders again. Start of the second half. What did you say to him at half time?
I don't remember now. Can't be too inspirational, but no, we were pretty clinical. We tried to be clinical tonight and get back to some of our process that works. But the starting point that they're a really physical side, and they can control you that way if you let them. But I thought we handled it well.
There's a little bit of chink of light for Hull when they almost got that try in the second half, but it was a great tackle from Roderick, wasn't it?
I'm just trying to think which moment that was. The
tie came across.
Yeah. Well, it might change the way the second half went a little bit. So it's a big effort from Rod. Big effort, yeah.
He came off not long after. Did he have a knock or?
Yeah, I think he struggled with something early in the game. Wrenchy's recovered from the head injury, and I had Steph there, so I just felt he'd been out there in the heat. I just felt it was the smartest thing to do. Give him a little rest. The game was almost there. I just needed freshness out there, and it worked well that way.
Yeah. We didn't see Toby King or Joe Philbin today. Have they picked up any injuries?
Yeah, they picked up a little knock early in the week on the Tuesday or Wednesday. It was just too risky. They'll probably both be available. Should be available this week, hopefully.
Pick up any other injuries today?
I've not spoken to the medical team yet, but not that it looks like we look like we've come through cleanly, which is nice.
Some coach might describe that as an important game. That's what he described it as. How important is that victory in terms of the team, where it gets you back into it?
Regardless of anything, it was important for us. Not important for anyone else. It's important for us. I think just for ourselves to get our confidence back. A couple of weeks ago, it was the same team. We just lacked a little bit of something, but we found a little bit of it tonight, and we're only going to find a bit more now. As we move through the next next week.
people are going to say next week, without throwing it forward too much, you're playing the bottom side. Is this the possible springboard for you?
Well, I'm not really worried who we're playing. It's, you know, today we could have been playing it. It didn't really matter who we were playing. It was more about us. The week's been about us, and you know, we've got to fix a few things of ours up and get a bit more excitement about some important parts of the game. And I think we saw that tonight. So we're just going to, you know, we'll be building off the back of it, yeah, for sure. So I agree.
Sam, last week, attack and defence. Defence obviously we leaked points against Huddersfield. Attack at times we were, you know, making errors that we wouldn't normally associate with the likes of George and Mark. Today seemed a little bit better in attack, but defensively it was a massive improvement, I felt, watching it from the stand.
I'd agree. I thought the tries they scored as well. Obviously, Caesar just beat Fitzy a couple of times down the edge, so you know, they just a couple of one-on-one misses, and it was similar last week. I mean, the points they scored are from one-on-one misses. You know, we had an intercept and 3 one-on-one misses. You know, it's 24 points.
Yeah.
You know, so we've got to get that out of our game. A bit more accountability on our roles. But you know, I thought we were clunky with the ball at times again today. Like, we had plenty of possession in the second half. Would have liked a few more points. You know, but we'll take something out of it. There's a lot for us to learn. We've got so much we can improve on. You know, so we're just going to get hard at that over the next 7 days.
You mentioned the first 20 minutes. I thought the ruck speed today was really slow on both sides, and that probably took a little bit out of the actual game in terms of a free-flowing game. Did you see it the same way?
I'm not going to comment on the referees.
Fair enough.
I'm just going to leave them alone.
At the risk of going to another place, in the NRL, if there's a captain's challenge, the referee asks the player pretty much immediately, are you challenging or not, and that's it. It appears from the stands that some players can actually watch a replay before they challenge it or not. Does that need to be tidied up?
You're opening a can of worms. So again, I think we were 2 hours today. Again, you know, so when Rod Ty saved the tackle in the corner, we're looking at it instantly. We got the shot within 10 seconds, foot on the line. Why is someone not doing that as that's happened anyway? And then we get these people that the referee, the fourth referee, is commentating on the play. It's like, make your decision, move on, get it done. It took us 10 seconds max, and just make the decision. It's you know, it's taking so much time. Captain's challenge. We saw the vision within 10 seconds. It's easy. I don't know why we're not being proactive on it. We can cut 20-30 minutes off game time. You know, so I'm not worried about all the other stuff. Just get the big stuff tidied up first. Let's streamline it, because it's just. I think I'm not the only coach. I think everyone's saying it. Everyone's feeling it. Like, it's long. The second half felt like it went forever today.
And then finally for me, a lot of noise obviously over George this week, but he let his rugby do the talking today in terms of in what he did with the shirt. He ran well, really contributed to the win.
Yeah. No, there's always speculation with George, but I think what you saw of him tonight is what, you know, you're just going to see that now continue to grow through the back end of the year. I will say about George, he's such a competitor, and he's, you know, such an awesome guy to have around. So, you know, whatever happens with George. For us, I just know I'm going to get the best version of him, because he's so committed to the group. He wants to always do his best. So whatever happens, and I'm sure we'll see the best of him over the next few weeks.
Well done today.
When just on the George speculation around any player, when there's speculation around a player of yours, do you sort of sit down with the player and speak to them, sort of find out how they are about it all?
Well, I'm close to my players, so I'm always, you know, what's going on with them. But we have a pretty open. I played with George, so I'm good mates with him. So, you know, we can be honest with each other, which is good. So, yeah, we've done that. See you guys. Thank you.
Take care.